I knew I had a problem with speaking in public when I was in school, in secondary school. So I knew when I was 13, 14, 15, but I didn't know what it was. And then it came back every now and then. When I became a politician, it got worse. But the first time I actually knew it was a stammer was when I was 40. And at that time, I was already in the cabinet. I was a cabinet minister. I was in charge of all the schools in the country. So at that time, telling people, actually, I've just found out I've got a stammer, that felt quite hard. To begin with, I thought I had to keep it quiet. A bit like you, I was a bit embarrassed by it. I thought nobody can find out. Because I thought you can't be a cabinet minister and go for therapy. But actually, once you work out that it really helps, and talking about it is fine. You know, I like to say now that I had a really, really good speech language therapist. She made a massive difference for me, and other people should try it.
Yes.
A bit like you.
And did it interfere with your education?
I don't think it did interfere with my education too much, but there were times when it was quite awkward. I liked being in the debating society at school, and I always really wanted to do a speech, but when it was my turn to do a speech and I would be about to start speaking, the words often wouldn't come out, and I just sort of stood there for a while and waited. That was a bit awkward. And then in school, you know, in school when the teacher in English asks you to read out a play and different people that get their parts, and I would sit there waiting for mine, knowing exactly how to say it and what to say, and then when it was my turn, the words wouldn't come out. I also learned that if I was trying to cover it up and make people not see it, it happened lots more. Whereas from the point I talked about having the stammer, then it happened less. And so therefore, I think that may be about anxiety, but it may be just, if you're trying to cover something up that you know is true, people see through that. Whereas if you're saying, I've got a stammer. The thing is, you and me now on this interview, we can both say, you know, I've got a stammer, have you got a stammer?
Yeah.
I've got a stammer, you've got a stammer, and we're doing an interview. Now, if we were doing this interview and we were trying to cover up that we had stammers, I bet you would stammer more. Whereas actually, you're hardly stammering at all in this interview.
What motivated you to become one of the Vice Presidents of Action for Stammering Children?
I think it was partly that I found out quite late that I'd had a stammer all those years, and when I came to visit the centre, I saw how much impact and help and support coming here and this kind of course could bring to a young person with a stammer. But I was worried that lots of parents and lots of young people didn't know this kind of help was available. I think probably I was worried that quite a lot of children and young people didn't even know they had a stammer, a bit like me. And also, I think for every teacher in a school who knows what they're doing, there's lots of teachers who don't. So I thought, well, maybe, given I was a cabinet minister in the government, and I was about supporting young people, I thought, well, maybe I can use my my kind of position to spread the message out there more widely that if you've got a stammer, that's okay and you can get help. I think that the more you say, I'm Florence, I've got a stammer, and that's just that's who I am. Now, what do I talk about? The more you just decide, you know, it's who you are, the less you'll stammer. Who cares if anybody judges you? You're fabulous, whatever.